Next, we will call Miss Tilly Xiong's class.
Hello everyone. 안녕하세요, Xiong. Thank you so much for all my parents who came and set aside some time to come and watch your children get their awards. I know that they really appreciate it, and I do as well. So thank you so much for coming to the last quarter four awards. I'll start with our quarter four awards, just like Miss Angela heard it, and then I'll move into the end of the year awards. So the first one I'll start off with is citizenship. So these are the students who have been working very hard for this last quarter to keep abiding by the rules, making sure that everyone's following them, making sure that their friends are following them, and making sure that they're still being kind and helpful to everyone around them. So this first friend is Ryland Yang. Then I have Grace Yang, Clayton Yang, Vienna Beng, Ryan Beng, Lina Beng, Chandu Ariel Beng, Alicia Torres, Carly Tao, Chase Tao, Alice Tao, Abigail Wong, and my last friend is Blitzen Her. Next, I will move into my most improved. These students are the most improved for quarter four. They worked really hard to make sure that they got that they're on grade level for iReady, and they've been improving so much inside the classroom, especially towards the end of the year. I kept pushing them, and they rose to meet my expectations. So those students are Alice Tao and Blitzen Her. And then we'll correct that. Thank you. And then I do have some achievement awards for quarter four. These are friends who, I have two for English, which they have worked really hard to make sure that they're on level J and they're ready for second grade now. So this first friend is Hmong Lu Tao. And then Alice Tao, who is also right up here. And then I have two friends who really improved in math. But these two friends are very special friends because they worked so hard to do so well in not just math, but also English. They were not at iReady grade level, but then they worked so hard to make sure that they are in green and grade level for both of those subjects by the end of the year. That friend is Vienna Beng, who's already up here, and Blitzen Her, who is also already up here. And now we will move into our medallion awards. So for my medallion awards, yes, we'll do achievement first. For achievements in ELA, these friends have been on level J, and they've also been working very hard to make sure that they're on iReady level by the end of the year. So those friends is Ryan May, Lena May, Vienna May, Grace Yang, Kyrie Tao, Abigail Moore, Clayton Yang, Alice Tao, Blitzen Her, and Chanting Yang. Next, we'll move into our medallion awards for achievement in math. So these friends have been passing all their CFAs throughout the whole year, always ready to help their friends out, share their thinking, discuss with their friends, and get their friends to the top. So these friends are Blitzen Her, Abigail Moore, Chandu Beng, Alice Tao, Clayton Yang, Grace Yang, Vienna May, and then my last friend is Kyrie Tao. Now we will move into most improved for this whole year. So for ELA, I have two friends. These two friends worked very, very hard. One of them, this one friend started at like a level C and level D, and now they're on a level J, which is about 5-6 levels. And then my other friend is someone who actually came to me in quarter 3, so I did not have him for the whole year. But he came in, you know, different schools teach differently, but when he came, he was a little behind, but he made sure he worked extra hard to make sure that he catches up to us in the classroom, and that must have been very hard to adjust to our instruction as well. So those two friends is Blitzen Her and Vienna May. Now, for the next two is my most improved in math. So these two worked really, really hard. One friend came into my classroom. He was really smart, but you know what? He knew that, you know, this wasn't the end. He knew that he can strive for more, and he kept going and going and making sure that he would get there. And he has shown beyond and above in his iReady growth on math as well. This first friend is Clayton Yang. And then my next friend is someone who came in, who actually came into my classroom in quarter 2. And it was a little bit harder for her in math. She struggled a little bit more with addition and subtraction, but she's been working really, really hard with us. And I know that it's really hard for her sometimes. She does get frustrated, but she keeps going, and she has met her typical growth and her stretch growth in iReady. And this friend is Alicia Torres. And my last awards are for my citizenship. These friends who have demonstrated overwhelmingness, kindness in the classroom, making sure that their friends always abide by the rules, and they're reminding their friends to pick up trash, to be a good citizen, to help out their friends, and to resolve any issues that their friends have. So these friends for the whole year is Blitzen Her, Abigail Moore, Alice Tao, Chase Tao. Kari Tao. Chandu Vane. Lena Vane. Ryan Vane. And my last friend, which is a very special shout out for her because wow, she is the top boss in our classroom. We make sure, even she checks Ms. Xiong too, making sure that Ms. Xiong is following by the rules. Yeah, she checks me too. So that friend is Grace Yin. And that concludes our awards for the end of the year and for quarter four. If you would like to take pictures, go ahead